Hello everyone and welcome to this video. So I want to make this video today to let all of you know, whether you have just got eye flutters or you're in between, that honestly it does get better. Now I have had eye flutters for 4 years, and when I first got them I was like, whoa, what is this? It was a first of all, you're like shocked, you're worried, you're scared, you think, oh my gosh, what is this in my eyes, what is this vision? And then it can be very frustrating, very irritating, and it definitely is something that can get you down, and especially if you're studying or you're doing something where the walls are all white papers, computer screens. It's a very tough time and very frustrating, and especially when you're young, because now it's bad at any age, don't get me wrong, it's bad at any age. However, you know, when you're older you sort of expect things. When you're young, it's more worrying, it's more frightening, it's more scary, because you think you're going to have clear vision for a long time. But I just want to let you know, eye flutters, for me personally and many other people, it does get better. Now today and even yesterday I've been speaking to people on Instagram, and it's so amazing when you hear from people. It does take a long time, sadly, but it does get better. I want this to be a motivation message to let you know it does get better. Those eye flutters that you see will get smaller, definitely. Those individual eye flutters that you see do get smaller. Now another thing is, if you have any jet black eye floaters, they will definitely blur. So they become a little bit blurred, a little bit washed out, and definitely go grey. So if I go into a really bright room, so let's say I go in here, right, the sun's out, it's really bright, and I turn around and look at this wall, and this is actually crazy. I looked at this same very wall right here, white wall, big bright sun coming in, and if I look now, right, in the corner here, I have my black eye flutters. Only when it's really bright I see my eye flutters now. When it's normal lighting conditions, most of the day I don't get annoyed by eye flutters, whereas before I would keep seeing them and keep tracking them. That's the thing, when it's at the beginning, because it's new, it's really frustrating and annoying. But when you get to like 3 years or 4 years, it definitely gets easier. 4 years later now I can say it gets easier. But in terms of the actual eye flutters, I'm 100%, me personally, anecdotally, I know what people, there's lots of arguments, but me personally, I believe diet, major, number 1, and number 2, lifestyle. I truly believe there are things we can do to prevent more eye flutters coming. If you keep having eye flutters month after month after month and you're getting loads of them, there's something wrong. Personally, I would say whatever you can do, you don't have to be too strict on a set diet if you don't want to, but I would definitely say is cut out the sugar foods, cut them out. Any sugar foods, any processed foods, any packaged foods, you know, you even know what's unhealthy. All of those unhealthy foods, cut them out and buy yourself an eye complex. I've got links in the description, or you can go on any website, wherever you like. I've tried to, I probably haven't looked at links for a bit, they're quite old links, but they're the supplements I personally use. If there's any cheap ones, I always try and put the cheap ones or the best price ones down there, but then I want the good quality. Anything I use I have put down there. What I would say is, right, you want to do a keto style diet, so healthy fats and protein, but low carb, low sugar, low carb, with the high healthy fats. When I talk about fats, it's the healthy fats, the fish, the omega-3, the omega-6, and then you want to take one of those eye formulas. So many videos on the channel, but let's say you're just watching this one and you haven't watched the others. What I would say is cut out all the sugar. High sugar and high salt always affects the eyes. Now you can even experiment with this. I wouldn't suggest it, but naturally when you do certain things, you notice. If I have like a huge amount of sugar, let's say I have a sugary drink, a massive cake, then go to a white bright wall and just notice something. Your vision isn't as clear, your vision isn't as crisp, and also your eyes feel a lot more tired, because sugar and all these different things, all of these toxins and rubbish food out there inflames the body. As soon as that eye's inflamed, everything's swollen, right? So of course, whatever eye condition you have is going to be worse. Whether it's dry eyes, they're going to be worse. Blepharitis, light sensitivity, it's just crazy. But loads are realising, there's loads of people that are actually saying what I'm saying now. I'm not looked on as crazy. At the beginning, 4 years ago when I said this, everyone was annoyed and they were saying I'm crazy and saying I'm mad. But honestly, high sugar, high salt is a major cause in eye flutters. And another thing is, too much close-up vision. Try as much as possible to take your eyes away from the PC, take your eyes away from the computers. Of course you can use them, but make sure you look away, like you use it and then you look away, do some long distance viewing. And also another thing is, on your phones, laptops, computers, blue light blocking filter. Blue light is dangerous. Too much blue light is definitely dangerous. A bit of blue light is good naturally, but over blue light definitely affects the eye. So that's what I want to bring to you. Hopefully this was a good video. There's so much I want to say. I definitely need to do live streams again. But what I want to say is, me personally, I'm in a better place. So there's no reason why you shouldn't be. Stay strong, stay positive. Because I know watching this right now, there is people that are down, there is people that are depressed, there is people with anxiety and very low mood. And I want to say to you, stay strong. And another thing is, do not stop your activities. So many people stop their favourite activities. So many people stop their studying. Please stay strong. I know it's annoying. I know it's frustrating. Do your studying. Stay strong. Stay focused. And live your life. And as much as possible, you know, when you think about flutters, totally change your mind. Think about another topic. I know it's hard. Easier said than done. That's such a good saying. It is easier to say it than do it. But over time, start looking ahead. If you see a flutter, just carry on with your friends or you're studying. Don't look at that flutter and track it. It's the moment you start looking at the flutters and tracking them that really gets annoying. Hopefully this video was helpful, and yeah, I really just need to do some live streams and that. But it's just if we do these things, I truly believe if every single person does these things, they can definitely prevent eye flutters, and then in certain people, they can make their flutters go, pardon me, sorry. I haven't done these, I haven't done these rants for a bit, but I'm very passionate about this, and I do care about each and every one of you. Always feel free to message me. I know I may not always be the quickest to reply, but one thing I'm sure about is every single person that messages me on Facebook and Instagram, those two social medias, because I've got them open, when I'm free, I will talk to you, I will reply to you. And even if I get hundreds of messages, you are an individual, and I mean it. I don't want to sound cheesy, or I don't want to sound cliche, or those words. I do honestly mean it. I care about each and every one of you, and I want every single person to be one day able to say, I am free, I am happy, and you are not bound by eye flutters. You know, you're not going crazy, anxiety, depression, and you know, eye flutters driving you mad. I want you to be free, and I want you to be happy one day, and that day will come. So yes, thank you so much for listening, and please help each other out in the comments. See what other people are doing. You know, live as healthy as possible. We're living in crazy times. We're living in a crazy world. You can't really trust, you know, anyone on the establishments, the medicals. You can't really trust any of them, sadly. It's crazy actually saying that. The ones that we used to look up to, you can't actually trust. The officials, and yeah, we're living in a very bad time. The food, the drinks, you know. Just what I want to say is, just get ingredient packages, ingredient names, just research them, right? You know, go to like sweets or candy, any ingredient list, right? Have a look at them, type them all into Google if you've got time, and then just put next to each of the ingredients. So you've got the ingredient name, and then type dangers. Very, very shocking. Now, lots of people like sodas, cans of drink. Look up aspartame. It's called aspartame. Aspartame dangers. Another one is called ascoolsfame. So many bad ingredients out there. Now, you know, if they damage other parts of the body, goodness knows what they do to the eyes, and that's the worrying thing. Whatever you put in your body, we always think about the digestive system, right? But the retina and all of the back of your eye has a blood supply. There is a blood supply that goes to your eye. So if there's toxins and chemicals in that blood, those toxins and chemicals do reach your eye. Okay, I've been talking for too long. I'll see you in the next video.